Last girls, you also come. Last, sit here and adjust in the front chairs. Don't sit here and there. Students who are in the online, good morning, students. Online students, am I audible? Okay. So now let's start the discussion. And very soon our batch is getting completed. And we'll move to the further. So Ganesh Babu, audio clear. So now we'll move to the further. Hmm. Sumit Raj, I hope. Yeah, expected. Good boy. Good boy. Very good boy. Okay. You are appending all the values to the good boy. Keep it up. So, like that. Sumit boy is very good boy. So, come in. Okay. So, Sumit is doing this one. So, I will show his interest. And he did the code. Go to this place. This is what he did last term. Exercise related question. This is an exercise related question. Move this side. మీరు ఎందుకు అటు ఇటు కూర్చుంటారు మీరు? Why you are sitting here and there? This is called scatter plot, we can call. Scatter plot means sitting here and there. I have to see the relations between all these scatter students. That is what I am telling today. Scatter plot under the scatter plot. So it is going to show the result like this. So last class, what we said, he did in different way. He appended all the values to the empty list, lifetime of the neon lamps, and he put appended all the random values to one variable. He took, you see his code, lifetime, he took it to one empty variable and put that random values of 14, 300 to 300 to 14. He appended the values and he also appended the values. He used a total Python expeditum. He used it. Good. So, Sumit, good boy. Keep it up. Once again, I'm giving good certificate for you. Sumit is from beginning onwards good boy only. Right. All are good boys only, good boys and girls. But whoever shows the program, they are more good boys and good girls. Right. So now you'll move to the further. Today, I want to enter into scatter plot. Scatter plot. And before the scatter plot, we must go to the correlation. Have you heard about the correlation? Correlation coefficient. Correlation. Relationship. Correlation. Relationship. I'm good. Correlation is nothing but it is called one statistical term. It is expressing the relationship between two variables. It is expressing the relationship between two variables. Two variables. Two variables. There are two varieties of correlations are there. One is called what? Positive correlation. Positive correlation. It is expressed as a correlation always expressed in terms of what minus 1 to 1. Minus 1 to 1. Positive correlation means 1, 1.0 in statistical terms. Negative correlation means what? Negative correlation means what? Minus 1.0. Example, you are investing some amount on the land. You are investing some amount on the land, some open plot. What will happen when time increases? Plot rate decreases or increasing? 99% of the time it increases. What is that? What is this called? When time increases, land rate also increases. Why? Population is increasing, land is remain same only. So definitely increases or not. That's why these businessmen, politicians investing on lands. thousands of acres of buying and keeping there only. So all of them are searching for it. That's why land costs are increasing. So what is your understanding here? This is called a time and this is called your investment amount. So when the time increases, this is called a time. This is called what? What is this is called? Amount of price. That is the price rates. So as the time increases, amount is also going to be increasing. This is known as what correlation? Positive correlation. Spell out. Right. Next, you are going to, this is the subject. You are reading. This is called reading process. Reading process. This is a subject. Reading. What is increasing? Subject is increasing. What it is called? What is this correlation called? Positive correlation. 1 hour reading, this is one dot. 2 hours reading, subject is increasing. Like that, all these dots, if I connect it together, is it increasing or not? What is that correlation called? What is the relationship here? Reading versus what? Subject knowledge. Time versus your invested amount or growth. Are you following me? Next. What is happening? Next. Age is increasing. Age increases. Age increases. Brain decreases. అది మీకు అదే. Age increases. Maturity level should increase. Age increases and maturity level should increase. That is called what relation? Depends on thinking. Depends on thinking. Your age is increasing and your forgetting starts. Forgetting starts. That is your level. It is negative correlation. In my perspective, it is called what? Positive correlation. Are you following me? Are you getting or not? What is the negative correlation? Negative correlation. Suppose you are investing the amount in one wrong area. Wrong area. Wrong area. Wrong area means there is no demanding. There is no demanding. You invested an amount. A time increases. Definitely land will be decreasing because in wrong area, if we keep it, all wrong things will be coming and landing over there. Definitely our land rates will be decreasing. Suppose you purchase one land. There is something like they are keeping lot of wastage storages they kept. Waste storage is kept by government, for example, that state government. Definitely that land rates will decrease. Nobody will buy over there. That is called which correlation? Negative correlation. Are you following me? So, first of all, did you understand about positive correlation and negative correlation? Relationship between two variables is expressed by what? Correlation. Such a correlation kind of thing to express in the form of visualization. I'll go for what? Scatter plot one graph is there. Scatter plot graph. One more thing you take it. This is your car. This is your car. This is called what? Speed. This is called speed. This is your mileage. Or it is going to be mileage. This is your mileage. And this is your car speed. Car speed. Tell me, going slowly. What will happen? Going slowly or going fast? Going average. Going fast, going average, going slow. Because even when in your bike also some green symbol is there or not. That means it is a recommended to drive. Going very fast. What will be the fuel consumption? Huh? Going fast, fuel is more. Okay, correct. Going fast, fuel consumption is more. And if fuel more means I'm thinking more fuel consumption. What is that? Consumption I'm talking. Going very fast, definitely fuel consumption is more. Going slow also, fuel consumption is also more. But that's why some economy rate is given or not. That means it increases at certain point of time. It decreases at certain point of time. It maintains some constant here. It maintains. So that means when you are going this one, it is a positive correlation. And when it is dropping down, it is called what? Negative correlation. And this point, what is going to be? This is known as what? Average point I need to take. That is average point is nothing but economy rate decided by the companies like this fuel consumption and all those things. So what is this entire thing called? Going forward, going up is comes under which correlation? And coming down is called what? Negative correlation. Negative correlation. Sometimes what is happening? It is going and immediately dropping. There is a positive is there as well as what? Negative is there. If both of them are the equal, that is called zero correlation. Both of them are going to be same. It is a zeroth correlation. So correlation is always either 1.0 or what? So there is some people will express it as what? 0.5 positive and minus 0.5 negative also. This is only for expressing purpose it is there, but it is not going to be purely for what? Statistical level we can use it. That is a more growth is there, more growth is there, or fall down is there. That is they expressed as what? This is a 1.0 growth and 0.5 fall down. It is still what is available. Plus 0.5 growth is available. This is called 0.5 positive correlation. And the next is called what? Completely fall down. Completely fall down. Starting at one area and completely fall down. It is called which correlation? Negative correlation. After falling down at certain stage, after falling down, it increases like this. What is this is called? Minus 1.0. It increases at this point of time. It is also going to be treated as what? Minus 0.5 correlation. Are you able to follow? Can I show you some small pictures for you? Now, coming to the point of it, a small pictures I want to show you. Did you understand the correlation first of all? Correlation means what? Expressing the relationship between two variables. If one variable is increasing, another variable also increasing, that is known as what? Very good. If one variable increasing, another variable decreasing, that is called right. Age is increasing, your brain is remembrance is decreasing. What correlation? If your brain is, if age is increasing, brain also increasing, that is right. When more courses you are learning, more intelligence is coming, that is positive correlation. More courses learning, more forgetting starts, that is something like. So, come to the point of it. I want to show you a small moment here, some small like because I prepared a small picture because pictures I cannot draw with my marker here. That's why definitely I have to show you this type of symbols for you. So, scatter plot, some correlation figures I prepared, my dear students. First, try to understand. So, what is that? I'm going to take it. Positive correlation diagram I am going to show you. Just observe it. Which correlation? What is this is now? Some x, y, z, some etc. values are there or not? And this also some x, y, z, some more values are there. For this value, this value. For this value, this value. For this value, this value. Is it increasing or not? Increasing. And maximum number of points connecting together is in the increasing flow only. This is which correlation? Positive correlation. If I read well, I'll get good career. What is that correlation? If I don't read well, problems will start. Which correlation? Negative correlation. Go to this is which correlation? Positive. Good. Negative correlation also I will show you. Negative correlation you see in 10th class you are having very good marks. Inter marks reduced. BTech mark reduced. First year, second year, third year, finally coming to almost fail stage only. What is this now? Falling down. That is known as what? I purchased a share with a high cost. Later, that share rate is falling down drastically. That is known as which correlation? Yes. Able to get it? Now, go to one more thing. Positive you have seen, negative you have seen. 0.5 positive correlation, 0.5 negative correlation, that all. Zero correlation, I will say. Zero correlation means what? Zero correlation means what? Not increasing, not reducing. Not increasing, not reducing. See that? Here and there dots are there. I am unable to prepare the relationship between that. And I'll try to connect the maximum number of dots, maximum number of values. You see, my dear students, here if you look at this dot, only one dot is connecting. If you look at this dot, only one dot is there. This dot is just below to that dot. That dot is different. This dot is different. This dot is also going to be below to this dot. And this dot is different, this dot is different. And this dot is a little up, this dot is a little down, this dot is little down. And this dot is also little down. This dot is little down of this. And this dot only one, this dot only one, another one, another one, another one like this. But these are the dots which are present in the same, like a straight line it is. Whatever I invested the money in last 5 years, still as on today, it is same only. That is a zero appreciation we can call. Zero appreciation. That means zero. Whatever invested, same amount is there still. That is called what? Zero correlation. I invested an amount on land, still the same rate is available. That is called zero appreciation. We are going to call it. Are you following me? So did you understand this? If maximum number of dots are connected in increasing order, that is positive correlation. Maximum number of zeros are falling down, that is known as negative correlation. Okay. Now go to the next students. 0.5 positive correlation. You can imagine the diagram. You can imagine the diagram. There are a lot of things are there. You can write like this. You can write like this. But only three. But there are so many samples are there. And this is also there some down. And here it is there. Here it is there. It is increasing only like this. Now here, if I see, I put one blue line here. It is connecting very close to these two dots, very close to these three dots. It is just increasing. And here also, what is available here? Here also, it is also getting increasing. It is also getting increasing. But here more number of samples are near to that. So this is going to be called as what kind of correlation? Come on. 0.5 correlation. 0.5 correlation can be shown like this also. Completely increasing and it is falling down also. That is also this is called completely plus 1. It is just a 0.5 down. This is also called as what? 0.5. Because if I cut this area, if I cut this area, this portion will be coming. This portion will be coming. This is called what? 0.5 correlation. Actually, positive correlation or negative correlation. 0.5 minus 0.5 plus is going to be our created components only. Are you able to follow? Now, this is 0.5. 0.5 negative correlation. See that it is getting falling down. All the things are going to, when it is increasing, and when you come to next, when you come to next, when you come to next, majority of them are falling down. Falling state only showing that. That is also called as what? Come on. Simple student. Now tell me for my satisfaction. What is this is called? Very good. What is this is called? Now, next is called what here? This is going to be, see, from the y-axis, it is increasing like that. What is that? That means here 0, it is increasing. Slowly it is falling down or not? It is vertically increasing. That means it is still not vertically increasing. It is just having some curve taking or not. That is called what? Plus 0.5. One more is called what? It is taking something like this. What is this is called? Right. This is negative kind of value. 0. Minus 0.5. This is a plus 0.5. This is a minus 1. And this is called 1.0. So if any correlation is coming, by seeing that, you can easily decide it. Because it is asking in some MCQs the following diagram by seeing which type of correlation you can establish. They will give the line also like this. Because this question, this actually I pick it up these diagrams from one of the Amazon 3-4 years back when my student was appearing. They asked this type of thing. And this type of question, which correlation it is, and totally increasing according to x and y, it is positive. It is falling down, negative. 0.5 positive, 0.5 negative. Now I'm going to take up some small discussion here. Car speed versus fuel prediction. Car speed versus fuel prediction. This is a car speed. Car speed. And then this is called what? Fuel prediction. So the more speed you are going, the more speed you are going, the more speed you are going, what will happen? Come on, it is going to come to where? Down. down. After this, still it is coming to standard point. Still you are maintaining, not going to that much speed as you went to the speed. It is normally going. Is it going to be called what? Economy rate or not? This is called what here? This is called which one? Negative. And this is called what? So which one is negative is more or positive is more here? And positive is less and negative is more. This can be considered as what? Minus 0.5 correlation or negative correlation, you can say. So more speed gives you what? More consumption. That's why you have to go forward. Average speed you have to maintain for maintaining the economy of fuel. This small diagram I am trying to show. Next, gas and temperature prediction. AC gas, more temperature. What next? More hot, very hot temperature, 44, 45 degrees are there. More gas will be consumption taken place or not? So here you try to see what is happening. More temperature. This is a more temperature. What is the gas will be? It is going to be down. Gas is going to use so much. As the gas is coming down, drastically it is going to come. Which correlation it is? Negative correlation. Are you getting? Right. These are all called some small prediction kind of things I took it. So next I'm going to introduce one small, this thing is also there. Now by looking at this, what is your prediction? Come on. At one moment of time, this is see my x-axis. This is a peak coming or not. Is I connect all and seeing which diagram it is falling down. Which type of correlation? Similarly, when I am going to use some problem statement, after seeing the scattering this plot, we can understand positive correlation or negative correlation. So I am going to show some diagrams, some concepts for you. This can be expressed by using which diagram? Scatter plot. Tell me. When you take any cricket, you take cricket. Different colors of ball before the wickets. Some balls are wicket taking balls. So what is your prediction? So you are suggesting to that person, then go for what? This type of balls only you need to make it to say. This is for next match forecasting. They will utilize the previous match data as visualization data. For analysis purpose, they will use that kind of discussion. Are you following me? And how other person is bowling you, they will analyze the data and they will decide what next forecast test. If the same person is coming for other matches, they will have some opinion about that person, what type of balls he will keep it. For analysis purpose, scatter plot is going to be more useful to you. So I'm going to show you the concepts of it once, then I will move to the further. So scatter plot, I'm going to take scatter plot implementation, correlation coefficient I will show you. Start. What is the correlation coefficient? First time explaining that. The correlation coefficient measures the direction and strength of relationship. Linear means between two variables express the relationship. That is known as what? Linear relationship. Are you following me? It has a value between minus 1 and 1. 1 means what? X-axis is growing, Y-axis also growing. The more you read, the more knowledge will come. It is called positive. The more you less reading, the more subject coming down. That is called negative. And here are also a few examples. One is a perfect positive association. That means positive correlation. Already you see the diagram. Next is called minus 1 is a perfect negative association. Falling down. Negative correlation. 0.5 is a negative association. What is the 0.5? This is my diagram. This is halfway to this is what? Negative. Completely negative means it is falling down like this. It is falling down. Next is what? Completely increasing it is what? Positive. And this is from halfway is going to be increasing. This is what? 0.55 positive. Plus 1. What is now? Minus 0.5. What is this? Minus 1. Come on. This is 0.55. The weak positive association. 0 means what? No association. We can't predict what will be happening. Are you able to follow? Right. On line students. Simple Scatter plot, constant and then problems I am going to give you. Implementation of scatter plot. First, you try to understand scatter plot. Lot of examples also I prepared from different analysis websites. Analysis website. What is a scatter plot? Come on. A scatter plot is also called scatter chart, scatter diagram, or scatter plot or XY graph. A scatter plot is a type of data display that shows the relationship between two numerical variables. Each number of the data set gets plotted as a point where coordinate relates to its values of two variables. Two variables means what? Speed of the vehicle, temperature. That is called consumption of the or speed versus what? Fuel consumption. Are you following? Amount invested and land rate increases. There are two variables, and we are going to plot the coordinates intersection area and the data set. Let us take the direct problem. And whatever the figures I show you, they are called what? Dot is there or not? Circles is there. Dots are there. I change the colors also. So many things I am going to show. Let's start the problem. Let us assume an unstructured scatter plot with the help of the following, with the help of the below example. A scatter plot for given data, number of games played and score obtained in each instance. Number of games are what? 3 games played. What is the score? Number of games played. How many? Like that, these many games are there. This is called what? Next, if it is coming next one, what is your prediction? Increases or decreases? There are some real estate advisors will be there. What is that real estate advisors? Because they have seen a scatter plot in their experience. So like that, how to go for it? Number of games this is, and a number of games 3, 5, 6, 7, etc. Suppose if I go for what? If I go to what? 8, if I go to 8, number 8, what will be the value? Is it increasing or is it decreasing or positive or negative association? You are going to predict it. Are you following me? So here, number of games versus their score. I will explain that. Don't worry about it. Come to down. Here I'm going to write another problem. Start. Available. Every year, a meteorologist. Meteorologist means what? You can understand. Studying tropical storms predicts how many hurricanes will occur. Hurricanes means now floods, like that kind of thing. Hurricanes, earthquakes, something like natural disasters. So that person is known as what? Meteorologist. So who will decide that part? The table below shows how many hurricanes were predicted, how many hurricanes actually occurred for the years 2000 to 2005. So year, this is a year, and then predicted, and this is actual. 2000 they predicted 11, 14 came. 2001, 13, 15 came. 2002, 12 and 12 came. 2003, 17, 16 came. 2004, 15, 14 came. 2005, 17, 17, 27 came. In 2007, what will happen? To decide, we have to see the previous progress report. By that, I can predict the next what will happen. I'm going to join in the college. I will see their placement record. Is it positive correlation or negative correlation? If it is positive correlation, I can expect, okay, next also it will be continue. If it is a negative correlation, definitely that means small down started or not. So are you able to follow? How can I predict that? With a correlation coefficient only. We'll go for it. Making what? Appropriate scatter plots. Next, one more problem. These are all the problems you must do it. Rosam is curious how different amounts of sunlight will impact on the growth of his tomatoes. Actually, this is called one person name was there in the written test. Amazon scientist has written that question. I just copied and put the word called what? Amazon. Rosam. And what is that? Sunlight versus what? The growth of tomatoes. Did you understand? When you put a tomato plant with more sunlight, what will happen? Normal sunlight, more sunlight, and then no sunlight. What will happen? No sunlight, no growth. Normal sunlight, some growth. More sunlight, some growth. You have to measure the relay, which you have to suggest the farmer which sunlight you have to keep it like that. So he exposed some of his tomatoes trees to various amount of what sunlights in hours per day. In per day, how many hours of sunlight kept on the tomatoes, and recorded the change in their circumferences in the centimeters. After a week, his data is summarized in the following table. Sunlight 0 hours, 2 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours. Changes in the circumference of some tomato. Tomato, tomato small, big, like that, it will come or not? 0, 1.0, 2, 2.50, 4, 5.25, 6, 10.75, 8, 11.25. Which correlation? Positive correlation. And keeping totally in the sunlight with a very high sunlight, it will become problem also. So up to a certain extent, it can increase. Are you able to follow? How to draw a scatter plot? How to draw a scatter plot? For writing a scatter plot, we have to use the function name called what? PLT.scatter. Spell out PLT.scatter. Hmm. Come to that, you have to understand. Flower height and then petal length. Do you know petal? Petal, flower, flower height and then petal length. Sham is a person name. Measured the height and petal length in centimeters of all flowers in his garden. Height 30, petal length 6, 20, 4, height 2, 35, 8, 10, 3, and 40, 9. So by seeing this kind of thing diagrammatically, they are asking what is the best description relation between height and petal length and sunflowers. See that it is having more height and this is a petal length. So I think you are seeing this kind of thing. It is having some growth is there, some fall down is there, etc. What is this now? What is the best description of the relationship in the petal and this one? Option A, positive association. Option B, negative association. Option C, what? No association. What is your observation? Positive. Are you seeing this answer and saying or what? Are you seeing this? Don't see this answer. You try to understand. 30 means what? 6. And 35 means what? 8. 20 means what? 4. Like that, if you start taking ascending order of this petal, height of this, you take it, and definitely petal length will be more or not. That is nothing but which association? Positive association. So by keeping this data, one can decide it. I think you are going to get it. One more thing. Vincent gathered groups of people and gave every group, every group. Here I'm just keeping down. I'm asking you. Vincent gathered groups of people and gave every group the same puzzle to solve. Carefully understand. He recorded the number of minutes it took each group to solve the puzzle and plotted the plots. Which statement is the best description of the association between these variables? He gave the puzzle to what? Different type of what? Groups. Some of the groups takes more time. Some of the groups takes less time. Some of the groups has taken average time. So they are given some descriptive things. What is your answer now? Larger groups attended to take more time to solve the puzzles. And all the people are out of 100 people, you take it, 75% of the people are normal. 75 what? 85% of the people takes lot of time. And a larger group attended to take less time to solve the puzzle. Larger group attended to take more to solve the puzzle. Some other groups will take on less time to solve the puzzle. There is no clear relationship between these two group sizes because amount of time it took to solve the puzzle is going to be different. These people taken this time, these people has taken this time. So there is no such relationship is available. On and average, if I take it, this is I mentioned here. On and average, if I take it, what will be the association there? Puzzle is difficult, time is more. Puzzle is easy, solving time is simple. So larger group on and average you take it, puzzle solving is going to take more time or less time? Come on. Puzzles are increasing. What is the time of solving? Decreasing or increasing? Increasing. Puzzles difficulty is increasing and the time is also increasing. That is called which association? Huh? My dear Madhu students. Puzzles are increasing. You are solving quickly. Because don't think everything is like that. Puzzles are increasing. You are solving very fastly. Are you positive or negative? No, student. I'm giving first as easy problem, solved easily. Next easy solving. Difficult. Again you are solving easy. Difficulty easy. Difficulty becomes easy. It is that looking like a negative. Difficult puzzle solving in less time. More difficulty solving by the larger group in what? More time actually. More difficulty, more time. Positive or negative? I am giving one puzzle, you are taking more time. Are you good student or not good student? That is called which association? Come on. Eating more, don't think fat. Eating more gives problems. Positive. Eating more, will you become fat or what? Eating more, buying lot of problems. Correct. Negative or positive? Eating less also problem. But eating on and average is called recommended. Here also same thing. Taking more time to solve problem is what? Negative. Solving problems quickly, appreciable. But how many? Small samples. But on and average will take what? Average people are doing the positive, more puzzles in a average time. So here, more time, less time, average time. Which is more samples I find? Average case I will find more. Only few people are few people. More people takes more time. Some people will take what? Average time. Right or not? Out of 100, how many people are below average according to your knowledge? You are the best example for my samples. In a college, if 1,000 people are there, how many of them are below average? Out of 1,000? Just to tell you the analysis I am taking. Come on, fast. Huh? How much percent? Here internal marks same leave kada. No internal marks. Huh? Subha Ganesh, above 65%. Exact. What I expected, same thing. More intelligent students, how many out of 1,000? Huh? How much percent? How much? 10%. Okay. Average students, 65 plus 10 thesis and the 75. Remaining how many? 25. Or what? Average. So 65 puzzles negative, 10% positive, 25% not that much positive, not that much negative, medium. On and average, what is the association there? 65% is dominating that 10% and then 25%. Definitely it is called what? On and average, if I take it, it is a negative association. So coming to the point of it, here one more is also there. LYNN wants to predict how much fuel her car will use based on its speed. She drove the car. When she is driving the car, she recorded fuel and everything. At each speed below, she measured how much fuel was used at each case. Our data is summarized in the graph given below. Because that's figure I mentioned it. Car versus what? This type of thing. This is what I am saying. What is happening here? At one stage, economy is continuing. At one stage, economy is continuing. At one stage, it is going down. At one stage, it is increasing. And if I take an on and average, we are suggesting that go to this average speed so that your fuel will have constant consumption. Are you following that? So coming to this place now, coming to this simple point next. Next, the graph, one more thing. The graph below shows the relationship. Of course, you have seen that. One more example, I think so. Below shows the relationship between life expectancy and income in the random sample of countries. Life expectation and then earning random sample of what income samples in the country. Which is the best statement in this association I'm giving? What I'm saying once again, life expectancy and income. When you are in 25 years to 40 years, 50 years, you are working hard and your economy is increasing. When you get 60, 65 years, will you work like 25 years? When you come to 60 years old, will you work very well? No, that time economy will be what? So what is that? You just see the possibility. Countries with a higher income tended to have what? Longer life expectancies. Countries with a higher income tended to have what? Shorter life expectancies. There is no relationship between income and life expectancy. What is your answer here? What is your answer here? Diagram I did not mention it here. I think you are understanding. Countries with higher income tended to have what? Longer life. Countries with what? Higher income tended to have what? Short life expectancy. There is no relationship between income and what? What is your understanding here? A na, B na, C na? A na, B na? A. So countries with higher income tended to have what? Longer life expectancies in one way. Countries with higher income tended to have what? Short life expectancies. And there is no relationship between income and what? And this C is going to be not in the manner. And this is the A is going to be the correct one. I think you are following me. Next. Here, explanation. There is a positive relationship in the data. Low values of X are associated with what? Low values of Y. Next, and high values of X are associated with what? High values of what? Y. Higher income, longer life expectancies. That is what increasing. So if you think in another way also, lower life expectancies and higher income. Short life, higher income. Is it possible? Short life, higher income possible. Only thief, ATM thief, short life, higher income. Definitely one day falling down or not. So that part you need to look at. That is nothing but fault tolerance rate is more over there. Last and final. Come on to the point. Cindy wants to predict how much energy she will use to heat her home based on how cold it is outside. You know, home heaters, when outside is so cool, what they will do? They will heat. So here the relationship between cold and heat. Cold and heat. Start. Simple. To come to the class, you are feeling much cold. You will wear the jacket and come or not. That is nothing but what? If no cold, nothing is everything is normal. Will you come like that? No. And these days people are walking on short and everything. That is different. And after some days, what will happen? I don't know. So come to the point. Now, and yesterday when I'm going to home at 8 o'clock, one boy, first time I have seen, first time, of course I don't want to tell. Actually, I have seen that this is these are legs of the boy. This is legs of the four or four. I've seen a shot of just like 3 feet or 4 feet length of the legs and all. I've seen a shot like that. And all of a sudden, like a school days when you are going in very school days, beginning, your second class, third class, you are going. That time, how you go? Like that is very. He's not a student. By looking at that guy, I got yeah, allergy by seeing that. Indian culture is totally forgetting. If I become a CM now, first after 6 o'clock, anybody come like that, directly putting into one dustbin directly. So this is what they are lacking of. So coming to the point of it, Sinde wants to by seeing and he is driving the bike and not going normally. Raising accelerator like anything. So much of sound and that pollution is coming from that engine. Total dust is coming. I look at who is this person. By looking at that, that is a dressing style. What is that? So let it be. Students come. Cindy wants to predict how much heat energy she will use to heat her home based on how cold it is outside. The graph below shows the mean amount of gas per day in cubic meters and that Cindy used each month and average temperature the month in degrees Celsius on heating the region. Which statement is the best description associated with these variables? More cold? Come on. More cold outside, what is that? More heat is required. So that as a temperature increased, amount of gas used increase. Next, as a temperature increased, the amount of gas used to decrease. There is no clear relationship between temperature and this one. What is your understanding here? A and B answer and then C. A is a relation is there. What is that? Increased, increased. That is a positive. Increased, decreased is called what? Something is opposite. And there is no clarity in this they are saying. What is your answer? Come on. So that's it. Explanation. There is a negative relationship in the data. Low levels of X values are associated with what? High levels of the high values of X are associated with what? Low values of this. Are you following this? So this is called relay. Such type of questions are coming. You must have the prediction over there. So this is comes under the some. Remember this kind of thing. So go to this place now. I'm going to say implementation of scatter plot. Hmm. Implementation. Implementation of scatter plot in Matplotlib is to to draw the scatter plot. We use scatter of. The scatter function plots one dot on each observation. Observation means what? X value, Y value, one dot. If I keep it, that is called what? One observation. X coordinate, Y coordinate. If I put one dot in childhood days, we used to write the dot or not. That is called what? Observation. It needs two arrays of the same length. One of the values on X axis, one for the values on Y axis. Syntax is what? PLT dot scatter of X, Y. Now I am going to take it, import matplotlib, PLT as PLT, and this is my data, and this is my data, and you decide. And don't try to say anything. I'll directly go to this and try to observe it. So students, I'm going to take up, this is the one I'm taking, try to understand. Examples on, examples on scatter, scatter plot, scatter plot. Try to post it. Now I'm going to take up. This is some data on x-axis. This is a data on y-axis. And study the data now. And study the data carefully. Study the data carefully. What is your observation? Just don't tell anything. Just observe it and say immediately. What is your correlation? Come on. Huh? Good. That's all. So it is started with what? For every value of x, it is increasing or not? As x values are increasing, what is that fall down started? It is called which correlation? Good. So come on, start with compare what? Plots. I'm going to. In the example above, there some there there seems to be a relationship. In the above example, it seems to be a relationship. It seems to be a relationship between what? Speed and age. Speed and age. 5 years old car will go for 99. 7 years old car will go to 86. 8 years will go to 87. 2 is going like that. It is going to 17, something like that. And I'm giving the age of the car and then speed of the car, something like that. It seems to be a relationship between the speed and what? Age. But what if we plot the observations from another way day as well? It will scatter plot will tell something else. What is that? Now I'm writing one more kind of thing. Come on now. This is called what? Scatter plot. And this is the another one which is drawn dash now. Day 2, the age and the speed of 15 cars. This is 50. This is some sample data. Now I am taking 2 years car will go what? 100, and 2 years car with 105, 8 years car with go to 84, 1 year car will go to 105. Be careful. You have to say now only. 15 it is going to be 90, 8 it is going to be 99, 12 it is going to be like this, 9 it is going to be like this. By seeing this diagram, what is your observation? What is your observation? No observation, huh? Come on. Be careful for everything you see. 1 year, 2 years car will go little faster or not, because everything is in good condition. And 2 years again, it is going to be still more. And 8, it is going to be like this. And try to say, age of the car is young, speed is more. More younger, more speed is. More older, more slower is. So what is that? What is that you see? Different type of colors are showing. This is called for first plot. This is for second plot. Both the scatters I am taking. Some of the things are in some different color. Some of them are in blue color. What is your observation here? See, 2 years, 2 years car will have what? 105. Like that, you are having some observations. Different samples are coming or not? What is your observation? The car become older, the speed becomes reducing. Yes or no? The car is younger, speed is fast. What is the relationship? Younger car go for more faster. Older car goes slower. If you take younger and more this one is positive. And older the car, speed is getting less. That is called what? Negative correlation. Did you understand that? Let us go to the observation here. Note that two plots were plotted with two different colors. By default, blue and what? Orange. You will learn how to change the colors and the below parts that you keep it. By comparing two plots, I think it is safe to say that both of them gives the same conclusion. The newer car, the faster it drives. The young car will go for faster drive it is. The older car drives slow. Are you following this? So what it is concluding? Newer car drives fast. What is this is called a positive correlation. The older car goes to drive slow. That is called a lifetime is reducing or not. That is called known as what? Negative. Are you able to understand? So by seeing this scatter plot, that only we are understanding. This is a 2, 4, 6. What is this now? Car age is increasing or not? And speed is coming down or not? All these oranges and all these things are increasing in order of falling down now. So that is what you are understanding from that. Getting students? Now runs are played. In the first power play, runs are played. When the power play relaxed, what is happening? Slowly run rate is coming down. That is called what? Negative correlation. Still runs are increasing. That is called positive correlation. Something like that. Online students, I hope you are going to. So, Venkatesh, so we wish you become become PM, not CM. Because of you become CM only. State change, but PM change whole country, especially in education system. Venkatesh, that is correct, Ma. Next time I will go to Parliament and you elect me. So, my dear student, thanks for thinking like that. But we don't have that much capacity and that much patience is not there. If we teach Python in my lifetime, that is more satisfied. I'm the most satisfied person if I teach to my student, right? So even though you are good PM, somebody else will say that you are corrupted. Natural. And power is there for 5 years. After 5 years, that person status next day you cannot imagine. Going to very high fi, and once that is lost, where that person fall down, we don't know. And we are seeing in front of our eyes. That's why Python power is permanent power. Read well. Okay, thank you, Venkatesh. So in this life, it is not possible. So Subha Ganesh. So is a so something like that. So not like one CM, any CM, like any CM, like any CM. Okay, students. Oh, Uday Teja. Yes. Right. Okay. Okay. Ganesh. Salute emoji, na? Okay. Good. Now coming to the faster. So online students are very active in saying all these things. Offline students will not say anything because they are sitting in front of sir only. And they know the difficulties, what will happen in front of sir. Okay. So coming to the now colors. So colors I'm going to. What is the by default colors? Now you can set your own color for each scatter plot with a color or what C argument. How do you go for it? PLT dot scatter x comma y color is equal to what? Color name. Set your own color as a marker. Same example. I mentioned it. Color is equal to something. Color is equal to what? Red. Same core kind of thing. I'm going to set the color for that. Now I'm going to take up next one. Set the color of your marker. So that you are going to get it. Some of them are in red, some of them are in pink. They are all coming like a falling down only. Still what correlation? Negative correlation. Come to next. Color of each dot. One, this is all called what? One some set of values falling down. Another red values is one more scatter line. We are expecting one color for each dot. So that also you can do there saying. So what is that now? Color each dot. You can set, you can even set a specific color for each dot by using an array of colors as a value of what? C argument. Note that you can't use color argument for this, only C argument to be used. How do you do that? Set your own color for the markers. Import as usual. Colors is equal to how many values are there? That many colors you are going to use it. This many colors you are going to use it. So don't waste your time on colors. Simply colors is equal to what? Some variable name, some list you are taking, ND array you are taking, NP dot array. All these colors I am taking. How many? How many values are there? That many number of values I got it. And the scatter of x comma y. C is equal to what? Colors. They are saying don't use a color. C you need to use. C is equal to what? Colors. So I'm going to use this part and try to observe it. Here I'm going to say set set what? Own color for for each marker. For each marker. So there I'll keep a comment here. So I'm going to take up here. I'll write like this. So try to run this. You are going to get different type of colors. Different type of colors for different type of dots. Are you following me? So it is not necessary to remember. Don't worry about it. Better to go for uniform color for one scatter, another uniform color for another scatter. That's all. Go to the next. I am going to talk about color map. This is also one important. Color map. Do you know color map? Color map means like a rainbow colors are there or not? Like that. That is called a color map we can call. One palette will come. One palette, color palette. Even in our computer also there is a color palette will be there. There. Color map. In color map, the Matplotlib module has a number of color available maps. The color map is like a list of colors where each color has a value, ranges from where 0 to 100. When you go to color management, all numbers are there, formulas are there. Actual number of colors are few only. Combining all of them will form different colors. Now see, this color map is called Virdis. And you can see it ranges from 0, which is a purple color. 0 stands for purple color, up to 100, which is a yellow color. 100 is called what? So 0 to what? 100 colors are there. That mixing of color maps are there for us. How to use color map? You can specify color map with a keyword argument as what? C map. C map stands for what? Color map. With the value of color map, in this, I am taking Virdis, which is one of the built-in color maps available in where there are so many color maps are there. I'll show the names. One of the name is called what? Viridis. So in addition to that, you can create you can create an array with values from 0 to 100. One of the value for each point in the scatter plot. Now I'm going to take up. What is the next here? Plot x comma y. C is equal to what? Colors. These are colors. And C map is equal to what? Viridis. I'm going to take it. These are some number of things are taking. These are colors I'm taking, and this C map I'm going to take it. So now you execute it. I'm going to take it. Color map kind of feature I'm using. Here I'm using color map concept I'm using color map. Color map. Actually, not necessary. Just I'm showing to you as a simple example here. Done this. Carefully try to watch it. Here you are going to use it. These are all called different type of colors. These are ranges from where? These are ranges from where? This many number of colors. That is a C, and you are using colors, and C map is equal to where this. These are default colors will be coming here. Next you will get the clarity. What are the next clarity you see? These are the next values we are using it. What are the values you are using? Color bar that you are using with this. I want to show you the color bar. Adjacent to my scatter plot, one color bar will come. So you can include color map in the drawing by including color bar statement. So I will carry this now. Color bar also I will show you. That will come in this combination only. In this place, you will get one color bar. You will get one color bar. So I'm writing here. Example I'm showing. So there I'm writing it. So here I'm writing a special statement called what? PLT dot color bar. You observe now. Left side of this, what is happening? 0 to 100, 0 is called what? Purple. And the last 100 is called what? Yellow. Yellow. Are you able to follow this? This right side thing is called what? C map. Color map it is called. How can I include the color map in my graph? By using which function? Color bar. Here, C map values can be summer, like a virdis, like a summer, rainbow, prism, spring, plasma, magma, blues, etc. Like. You can change the size of dots with a what argument? Yes, like a MS marker size color, like that. Line width, like that. Dot size color also you can increase. Make sure that array sizes has the same length of x and what? Y axis. So I'm using that plotter. Here I'm writing PLT dot scatter x comma y. C is equal to what? Colors. C map is equal to where this. S is equal to what? Sizes. So try to use it. Set your own colors for these things. Now I'm going to use it. So I mentioned here what are that sizes also I mentioned it for each dot for this 5 to 99 one intersection dot will come whose size is how much 20. For 7 to 86 whose size is what 50. For 8 to 87 whose is called what 100. That I'm going to use it. Go to the place. I'm writing there. Here values are here. You can set the color sizes also. Dot sizes also you can see. You are having what bigger in size like that. These are all called maybe 200 or something like this. We are using it. Are you following? This is only for a visualization purpose we are using. But it is not necessary to have different things. Just as a argument I'm taking. And one more thing you can take it as you are getting here. As you are getting here, this you try to take it. This you try to take it. What I'm going to mention here, different color map I want to go for it. What is this now? Summer. Summer. What is the summer? What is the summer student? It is called one color map or not? Rainbow, color map, prism, spring. These are all called color maps. So try to run this. What is happening here? This is called some summer kind of thing. Next is called I will use it. I will use it. Rainbow. I will use rainbow colors. I will use rainbow here. I'm going to use it. Rainbow. So here you are going to use rainbow colors here. Are you following that? Rainbow colors. That is color map is showing what you are using it. Getting up. So this is going to be called as what? Color map kind of things. Color map. How do you use it now? When you go for it, you need to say what? Color bar you need to attach. So finally, what did you understand? This color map, sizes, colors, and all those things, leave it. By scatter plot, you can establish the relationship between two variables, positive correlation or negative correlation. And along with that, now I have some more examples with me that I'm showing here. Just look at that. So scatter plot with this kind of thing, which you have already seen it now, which you have already seen the same diagram even I said now. If you go back, there is one more thing is available here. In this place, some scatter plot, examples and scatter plot. You see these students here, our problems you have seen are here, here. Scatter plotter concept. Let us assume scatter plot, number of games, and then what? Scores. This problem, I put it as it is here. I put it as it is here. Draw the scatter plot for that. Number of games, see mom, number of games, these things, and then scores. And how I took it? Games is equal to what? List of values. Games, scores. I took it as what? List of values. How do I write it? PLT dot scatter games comma what? Scores. Now you see that. What is your answer now? As the number of games are playing, definitely what is increasing? Score will increase. What correlation? That's all. Are you getting? As 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 years are increasing, land rates will increase. Like that. Come on, next. Every year, a meteorologist studying the tropical storms, predicting how many hurricanes will occur. All the students in online. The table shows below how many hurricanes were predicted and how many hurricanes actually occurred for the year. Now they are going to say these are called what? Years. And these are predicted. These are predicted. And these are actually occurred. And see that predicted. All the values I took it. And actual occurred. What is your chance of next years which is going to? This is a years of college. These are the expected placements. Got placements happened so that I can predict next what will happen like that. See what is this now? Come on, what is this now? If I take it, if I take it from here, it is if I take it here, it is definitely what? If I take it here, if I take it here, falling down and increasing, falling down, increasing and increasing. So I can predict what? One fall down, another fall down, but how many ups? Definitely I can look positive only. Yes or no? More falls than increasing, definitely there is a chance of falling only. That is called prediction. Are you okay, students? So, maximum number of dots connected in what way that you have to see. So, it is called what? What kind of prediction? Positive or negative? Positive. Next, one more problem, which I said, tomato related sunlight and all. Rosam is a curious how different amounts of sunlight will impact on the growth of his tomatoes. He exposed some of his tomatoes by varying amounts of sunlight in hours per day and recorded that entire thing. And what is this now? Sunlight and then changes in the circumference. And I wrote a diagram. How do I write it? Dictionary I am taking. Dictionary. You know, dictionary of list. Sunlight is a key. This is called a list. Circumference of the tomato. These are values. Data frame PD dot data frame of D. Print DF. All of a sudden pandas. DF. What are you doing? Playing. Mobile. What are seeing the hands? When I will get Python job like that. Look at. So here, sunlight and then what? Circumference. How do you take sunlight? DF of what? Sunlight. Next, how do you take circumference? DF of circumference. DF only, DF of circumference. Now I'm writing what? Done. Data frame, done. And going to this PLT dot scatter, DF dot sunlight, DF of circumference. S is equal to 10, C is equal to red, tomato is in red, and marker is what? Oh, circle. Tomato is in circle, red. Sunlight in X label, Y label size of tomato. Sunlight and sizes of the tomato is called a title. And see the show. This is called my data frame. This is called the next is what? Sunlight X axis, size of tomato Y axis, and the sunlight and the size of tomato in prediction. Zero sunlight, it is having something. And 2 hours sunlight, it is definitely increasing. Definitely increasing. 4 hours of sunlight increasing. Like that, I am having what? Our sunlight is increasing, tomato size is increasing. What is this correlation is? So it is definitely called what? Positive correlation. Are you following? And it indicates more sunlight gives you more circumference of the tomato. Next, one more. Sham measured height and petal length in centimeters of all flowers in the garden. All problems, what I got it, drawing. And height in centimeters and petal in length in centimeters. Same. Data frame, height and then petal length in data frame dictionary. Convert into data frame. And a scatter, df of height, df of this one, s is equal to, and s is equal to red and marker is equal to O. Height and then petal length and height and petal length prediction. See that, students? And here you observe it. Carefully try to follow. What is your prediction? Just only one moment there is a something, rest of them are having like this. Or maximum you take it, maximum you take it, is it is in increasing only. What this is also called? Right. This is comes to next ND array. Of course, that is natural. It is the age and then car age and their speed. It is falling down. Which kind of thing it is? Negative. Same. That type of diagram only. And the different type of colors and all. Is it all the problems done or not? These problems, what I discussed. So if any relationship you want to study, go for which diagram? Scatter plot. Scatter plot I need to take it. Did you understand scatter plot? So clear out? What did you understand? Correlation coefficient, correlation relationship, and scatter plot. And the next is called what is left out? Pie plot is left out. But along with pie plot, I will take, I will take. What is this is called? One time all of you say what is this graph is called? Come on, bar graph. Okay. And this one is what? This is called which graph? What? Stacked bar graph. Good. Stacked bar graph. I want to tell you in tomorrow one more extra. This is called year 2020, 2000, 2001. This is called CSC placements. Immediately to CSC placement, I want to show you one more ECE placements, IT placements I want to show. This is called 2020. This is called what? Grouped bar graph we can call. What is it? Grouped bar graph, not stacked bar graph. Grouped bar graph. Under 1 year, I want to show what? What? Here. This is called what? Telangana state. TS. And here, here skillful ratio, unskillful ratio, and then what? Like that. Skillful ratio and unskilled. This is called what? Stacked content. Now I want to go for this bar only. Immediately adjacent to the bar, TS only 2 bars I want to show you. This is called a grouping. This is called a grouped bar graph. Tell me. Karnataka. Karnataka. This is a skillful, so many, how many? Unskilled, how many? I want to show in the same group only. This is a grouping of bar graphs. That is called what? Grouped bar graph I want to tell you. Later I'll go for what? Pie chart also I will take it. So 2 more classes I will take on this. One is called what I will take. One more I will take it. So Sumit Raj, good. So next class when I come back, it's very easy, stacked bar graph. In tomorrow class, if stacked bar graph is completed, grouped bar graph is completed, I'll introduce what? Pie plot also I will introduce. If time is not sufficient, one more class also extra I will take it. Okay now? So tomorrow class, I'll go for grouped bar graph. If it is completed, immediately I'll go for pie plot also I will take it. Okay now? So tomorrow will be the ma. So tomorrow class, don't miss it. We are going